Okay guys, so I got a new battle here. It's against DeNin. He's a cool guy. I lead with my taunt SR explosion U-turn Azelf, and he leads with his scarf Heracross because Megahorn hits me first. And its sash activates, so I'm still alive. I stealth rock, and I have my rocks up, so that's good because this isn't a very offensively oriented team. So I go to Heatran for the 4 times resist against Bug, and it still does a considerable amount of damage. But he switches, he goes to Vaporeon, and I go back to Azelf, and it's too early in the game to explode, in my opinion. So, in the possibility to protect a Gengar or something, I just don't want to risk it right now because I don't know. So he goes to Dusknar, and he does have a Ghost, so I U-turn out, which is good. And right here, I believe I go to Magnezone, yeah. And I'm hoping I can get a sub up. And I do. But he has Fire Punch. So, yeah. This is basically the only mistake I made in the entire game. I think I played flawless. I really do. But I go to Heatran, and he predicts my switch and uses Shadow Sneak. And that was basically the only mistake. The rest of the game went in my favor. So that's cool. I don't want to stay in because I know he'll go back to Vappy, so I go back to Magnezone, I believe. Or maybe I go to Azelf, I forgot. Yeah, I go to Zone. And he goes to Vaporeon. So that's cool. I forgot if I sub up or T-Bolt here. Oh yeah, I sub and he roars, which is not very common on Vaporeon, but there's no way I really could have seen that coming. And Roar blows out Azelf, which is kind of cool because I can still threaten Explosion. But he goes to Uxie, and at this point I told him Dusknar to mess with his mind on aim. So he didn't want to send in Dusknar at the chance of me U-turning, so I basically get a free kill with Explosion on Uxie, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I guess you can consider it cheating, I don't care, whatever. I go to Heatran because I want to send out something fast, but can't be very well taken advantage of, you know. So I go to Magnezone here, expecting to switch to Vaporeon in the off chance that he actually does stay in for some reason. But he goes to Vaporeon, and right here I believe I Thunderbolt away, and he sends in Dusknar, I think. Let's see. Yeah, he goes to Dusknar, and Dusknar is 2-hit KO'd by Thunderbolt, so that's really good. And now I'm in a good position to sweep. So Dusknar will be gone. And I believe I just Thunderbolted away again, so that's cool. And he goes to Heracross now and threatens close combat, and he does eventually use that, and I know it's Scarfed. But I go to Gengar for the immunity, and that's really cool. So, I go back to Magnezone, predicting, I don't know, maybe, yeah, Vaporeon, and I believe he just says screw it here and and lets me Thunderbolt him, and he survives with a fraction of HP, probably 2 HP or something. I don't know really, but he survives, so he thinks a while about this one, so I Thunderbolt. He lives with who knows how much HP. And he surfs me, and it doesn't do all that much, which is cool. Because I've seen Vaporeons do a shitload with Surf against Magnezone. And I Thunderbolt again and finished off. So that's pretty cool. Now Heatran is in a good position to sweep, and I think mine is timid, so I can outspeed his Heracross should it choose to come in. And he goes to Fortress. He doesn't really care anymore. He knows I have Gengar for close combat. So I sub up, and he light screens, which is kind of an odd choice on Fortress, because Fire Blast is still probably 1-hit KOing. But whatever, I get Magnet Rise and a sub up untouched, while he just goes for the setup. And I Thunderbolt, which will 3-hit KO it, and I get a useless Paralyze. I think it's useless. Yeah, he doesn't get parried, so whatever. I go for Thunderbolt again, and I think he lives, right? Yeah, he lives somehow. So he's just setting up spikes, and I thunderbolt again, and he's dead. And oh, light screen wore off. Fuck, I didn't notice that here. Fuck, I thought light screen was still up. No wonder. So I start subbing up here because I thought light screen was still up. So that was the second mistake I made, I guess. And I keep subbing up, and eventually he just says fuck it and runs. So yeah, after I go for one more sub, I think, and then he just runs because he lost the game for sure. So whatever. Good game, DeNin. Sorry you had to go through that. Yeah. Rate, comment.